So let's quickly draft this pattern and couple the footwear together. So we will start with our shoe last. I've marked it, and the first line here, the front line and the back line, go ahead and draw yours. Now after that, we will take a measurement from this place inward, 3.5 inch. Okay, so now after this measurement, the next one is this end point, that's this up downwards, 0.5 inch, that's half inch. Let's use our tape and take these measurements here. So from this place downwards, we're going to measure 12 centimeter. Just place your tape on that half inch and take a measurement of 12 inch or 12.5 depending. So now we are going to extend this line down here. So let's turn our shoe last this way. Take a measurement of 6 centimeter this end. So we're going to connect the first line we made from the center down to this place. Okay, so just try and make it as straight as possible. Gradually connect the two lines, or the 2 points rather. Okay, so now we have our front line drawn. Now we are going to take a measurement from here to this place, 4 centimeter. So let's use our tape and measure 4 centimeter point here in the center. Then also we'll extend this, but this other end, that's the further edge of this shoe last, we're going to take a measurement of 4.5 and not 4 centimeter. So now we connect it this way. Just gradually do this and make sure that the line is as straight as possible. Okay, don't be in a rush. So after connecting this, make sure if there is any discrepancy, if the line is not straight, just go ahead and keep drawing it till you get almost a fine finish. Okay, so I did this, and this is what we have. Our front line, as you can see in the sandal, is drawn already. So here to here is 4 centimeter, downwards it's 4.5. Now we're going to take a measurement from this center upwards, 1 centimeter. So we just place our tape on the line from this end here upwards, just 1 centimeter. Okay, so you can make yours more than that if you want. Okay, then after this, from this place to inside, we're going to take a measurement inward, that's the left side of our last. So this way you have 0.5 centimeter here. Okay, then this upside where our 0.5 inch measures, we measure only 1 centimeter. Then after that, straighten this line here, then we'll use our tape and connect the two. So just place the tape this way, make sure it's straight, then connect the two line, that's the 0.5 centimeter we measured to the 1 centimeter. Okay, so you should have something like this. Then this place needs to be curved, so go ahead and just curve it out. Okay, it's not going to be straight. So let me quickly clean it out so that you see how it is. So now this upper part will be curved later after connecting it to the back side. So after this, now we will take a measurement by this line that we drew earlier. So place your tape here just as I did and measure 3.5 centimeter. So now this point here measures 2.5 centimeter from the 3.5 inch we measured earlier from the heel part of the shoelace. Now take a measurement upwards 2.5 centimeter. Okay, and we're going to connect this line to that 3.5 centimeter we measured this place. So just gradually connect it like I am doing. Okay, so it goes this way to meet this place. Okay, so now try to make this almost good. Then this place is not going to be straight, we're going to curve it out like this. All right, so this is what it should look like. Let's quickly clean up this end so that we'll see it properly. So now this is what we have by this end. Okay, so now we'll work at the back side of the heel part of it. So from the feather edge of the heel part upwards measures 7 centimeter. So place the tape this way and make a mark at the 7 centimeter point here. Now we are going to connect this to the 0.5 inch we measured earlier. Okay, that's from this place now. So we will, okay, let's take a measurement from here downwards. That should be 3 centimeter. Okay, just place your tape this way and make a mark 3 centimeter. This is where this line will end before going to the back. Okay, so once you get it right here, we will push this line to the back, connect it like so. All right, so this is just gradually connect this way. We are almost done with the pattern drafting. Okay, so let me just fine-tune this line to make sure that it all sits pretty nice. All right, so now this place needs to curve out. So let me just make the line visible enough so that you see how it is. Now let's quickly curve this end part of it out. Just freehand it, make sure it curves out pretty nice like this. All right, so let's clean it out and see how it looks like. So we should have something like this. All right, so now we will work at the heel part of the footwear. So now from this place inward, we're going to measure 3 centimeter. So you see that the sandal has a kind of heel cover. So now we'll just take a measurement from here to this place, 3 centimeter. Okay, so make a point there. Then from this the first 3.5 inch we measured to this place measures 1.5 centimeters. So we're going up a bit here and connect it. Okay, so place a tape at this first line, which is the 1.5 centimeter from the 3.5 inch we measured, and measure 2.5 centimeter. Okay, then this heel part of it measured 2 centimeter. Okay, so now we are just going to connect it this way. Make sure that the line is pretty nice, so connect it this way. Okay, so remember that this end is supposed to be curved, so make sure that is curved like I did mine. All right, so now if you are making this sandal, make sure that your shoe last aligns with the size you are working with. If not, you will find it very difficult to couple because of this heel part. Okay, so now what happens is the person that I'm making this footwear for is not around, so I need to convert this to a sandal. Okay, so if you are making it for somebody and it's the appropriate side, go ahead and add the heel part. If not, you can convert it to sandal like I am going to do now. So what I'm going to do is just to extend this upper part of the strap, this end. So just by, I think 1 centimeter from this end, I just added 1 centimeter from this end. This is me trying to convert this to a sandal. Okay, now I'm going to connect this line to this new point I made now. All right, so I will bring it up a bit till I get to this line at the back. All right, that's the first thing you're going to do if you're converting to a sandal like I am doing. So increase it this way. All right, so that everything will sit pretty nice. Now let's quickly clean the first line we did or we made. Okay, so that we have our new line visible. So now, according to the size of my buckle, I'm going to draw the line for my buckle and my strap now. So my buckle measures 2.5 centimeter, and I'll place my my tape and make a mark there, making sure I have 2.5 centimeter all the way to this center line at the heel side. Okay, so now I'm going to connect this line back to the first line we made from the 3.5 centimeter pointers this way. So we'll now remove the heel cover line and connect this one this way. So let's quickly clean it so that you see that our sandal has been formed already. Okay, so now this is our new pattern. So as you can see, we have already made two patterns from one or be two footwears from one design. Okay, so this is what I have now. All right, so now all we have to do is just attach our sandal, the buckle and the strap, so that we have a sandal instead of this how the pattern comes. So now this front part needs sewing allowance. As you can see, this footwear in the front part was sewn, so we are just going to cut only this side, not unfold. So first, let me quickly add cut out the buckle strap, then we can now cut out our pattern from the shoelace. Okay, so now this is where my buckle will start. I'll be where I will place my buckle. So what happens is okay, now let's add, so that we know where we will add allowance for our lasting. All right, so this is just me trying to be sure where I will add my allowance. Now another thing, if you look at the footwear, there is a strap here, so it measures, mine measures 4 centimeter. So go ahead, you can use your discretion to add or to subtract depending on what you want. So now I've cut my pattern, I've placed it on a plain paper. So what we are going to do is just to add our lasting allowance, then fine tune our pattern. This is what I'm going to use to last it, which is a double sew. So I'll take the width of it into consideration while adding the lasting allowance. Okay, so we are going to add lasting allowance of say 4 to 5 centimeters, so that we have more than enough for the lasting. Okay, add it on both the front strap, lasting strap, and the back lasting strap. Okay, extend the lines also, okay, to the new line, just as I did. Now all we have to do is just go over to the pattern, fine-tune our lines, make sure that everything sits pretty nice. Then this particular place, I'm not going to add sewing allowance to it. I'll add the sewing allowance to my ladder so that I don't get confused. Okay, so you can add yours or add it later, but I'll show you what I will do or how I was able to do mine. So let me just quickly fine-tune everything, then we will cut it out from the plain paper and use it to cut our ladder. All right, so now if you look at this footwear, you will see that um after joining the front side, it was covered with a piece of leather. So we are going to just let's say freehand it. Let me show you how you can achieve that shape, then you can do yours later. So what you're going to do is take a measurement, the total length of this front part, then use it to draw a straight line. Just with our ruler, we'll draw just a free straight line, nothing too difficult about this. Then take the measurements, which this one gives me, I think, about 4 centimeter, be 4.5 centimeter. Then with the tape now on the straight line, just the same measurement you got from that place, transfer it here. Then this, okay, one end of it is going to be divided into halves. That's 2 centimeter in total. That's half this way, half this way. That's 1 centimeter. Then this side can be 1.5 centimeter, 1.5 centimeter, which will give us a total of 3 centimeter. So what we are going to do is just to freehand and connect this to the down one, just like this. So this is how the shape is. So after connecting it, extend this line a bit below the lines, then above this, the up one, okay, so that you can curve it. It's not going to be straight, as you can see on the design or the sandals we are copying from. So just extend it a bit on the top and down so that you have the curved edges there. Okay, so after this, just cut it out and use it to cut your leather. So you use it and cover this place after sewing it. Then this place, remember there is a strap that goes with a velcro. So I'll cut my leather now. So I've cut all my leathers. This is all of them in pieces. As you can see, I added my sewing allowance only on one side. This other side doesn't have sewing allowance, so that we just overlap it this way or this way, then sew it together. Okay, you don't need it to unless you're going to sew it joining it right sides together, sorry, wrong sides together, but I'm just going to overlap my own this way. Then after sewing it together, just basic straight. Okay, then we'll use that tiny piece and cover it this way. Okay, so and sew it. Then this one is our velcro strap that goes this way. We stitch here, add our velcro and strap it this way. So this is how it's supposed to look now. Okay, so now after this, I cut a piece of leather for our fastening, which is going to be attached to one end of our pattern like this. Then we just sew it together and attach our lining. Okay, so now this other smaller part is going to be for our buckle. So this is what we are supposed to have after cutting out all the pieces we need. So this place for velcro, don't forget the soft and the hook part of it. Then this place is for our buckle, which is this way. Okay, so what you're going to do is just to cut in the center, then use elastic to pass through the buckle and attach it to the leather itself. So I'm going to do that now and show you. So this is what I've been able to achieve. This is the back part of it. We're going to cover this place with a piece of leather so that it doesn't injure the wearer, just like this. Okay, so that the rough edge doesn't injure the wearer. Then this is the velcro, the hook and the loop. Okay, so now as you can see how I attach the fastening strap. After attaching it together, then I line it and sew it like so. Then this is the buckle side. As you can see how I attach it and sew it also. So now everything is done. All we have to do is just close this place with our spaglio. You can skip this if you feel that is not necessary. So I'll just quickly use it, close it. Then the next thing we are going to do is just to couple our footwear. Alright, so do this if you feel it's necessary for you. If it's not, just keep it. Okay, so just that for the comfort of the wearer, that is why I have to attach this piece of leather. Here is the second one, so let's try it on our shoe last. So this is how it sits on our shoe last. So all I'm going to do now is just to couple everything to my sole. So here I'm done with everything and I am satisfied with what I was able to achieve. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and you're going to try it someday. If you do well to subscribe to my channel, like, comment if you have any question, and I'll be glad to answer all the questions. This footwear actually sits pretty well on the leg and I hope you're going to enjoy wearing it or making it. See you in my next class. Bye.